They asked a question at the DNC a few weeks ago, and they said, do any of you people think that the DNC put their thumb on the scale? And nobody said they agreed with that. In fact, they go, that's a gotcha question. That's a gotcha question. That's what they said at the DNC forum. They asked them, do you think the DNC put their thumb on the scale for Hillary Clinton over Bernie Sanders? And they go, that's a gotcha question, and nobody would answer it.
Why is that a gotcha question?
Because, Steve, a gotcha question is a straightforward question that can't be spun. That's what a gotcha question is. Why is that? Because they have to say that, or else they have to answer it. Because they have not, why did Donna Brazile keep saying Russia, Russia, Russia when Jordan Chariton was asking about her cheating? She kept, because they got nothing else to say. That's why they say that. That's a gotcha question. So anyway, here's a guy named Sam Ronan from Ohio. He's a veteran. And I don't mean he's an infielder veteran. I mean that he's from the military veteran. And he's young, though. He's like 27, 28 years old. He's still young. And he's running for the DNC chair. And let's listen to what he had to say. Here we go.
Well, I gotta say, Keith Ellison makes a very strong argument, and for the right reasons. We do need to reach out together. We do need to build those bridges because they were burned, and they were burned deliberately. Because so many of those people that are disenfranchised thought the primaries were rigged against them and their candidates. And the fact of the matter is, it's true. The Democratic Party has not been open to outsiders and new members in our entire history.
If you notice, Keith Ellison sitting right next to him, and so he actually ran for state senate in Ohio, that the gentleman speaking, and Sam Ronan, and he said he got no help from the DNC, no help from them, because he said it was because he was progressive, and he knows lots of other progressives weren't helped, and he's saying it's true, and he's saying what they did, he's saying, and there is Keith Ellison sitting right next to him going, okay, like that, like begrudgingly agreeing with him, or I don't know what he's agreeing with there, Keith Ellison, because he's not saying that the primary was rigged. So let's go back to, he's got a little bit more to say. So what he's saying is that they burned the bridge to the progressive wing of the party, and they did it on purpose. That's what he's saying.
Willing to open the doors. Secondly, and most importantly, we have to have accountability. If we're going to be Democrats, if we're going to be congressional leaders, if we're going to be secretaries of labor, and if we're going to be mayors, and we're going to call ourselves Democrats, we damn well better own up to that. Because right now, we have senators, we got congressmen who called themselves Democrats who are rubber stamping Trump cabinet appointees, and that is unacceptable. Now, I might not have enough clout or all these different, people supporting me, but what I do have, thank you, Keith, Team Ronan. What I do have is conviction. I was in the military too. I know what a good leader looks like, and I know that it's easy to say that we will fight against the opposition. Everybody in this room is and has been doing that. That goes without saying, but the hard part, the truth, the reality is that we messed up as a party. We need to own that, and we need to hold our fellow Democrats responsible. As your DNC chairman, that's exactly what I would do. I would offer those olive branches. I would build those bridges. I would give millennials, progressives, and Bernie-crats the opportunities, the resources, and the tools to succeed, but I would also hold our members accountable. Because if we don't, we lose what little credibility we have left, and that is the fight we must win.
I like this kid. He is good. And look, I don't want to seem like an ageist, and I'm not. I mean, I don't care what the age is. Bernie's an old guy. I'm kind of tired of the establishment Democrats who've been there forever, regardless of their age. They need to move out of the way and make room for someone like Sam to come in with fresh ideas, conviction, energy, and the Democratic Party will just look different if we had someone other than Nancy Pelosi, Chuck Schumer, Debbie Wasserman Schultz, like these types as the leaders of the party.
I'm glad that Sam Ronan did that. There are two more Democratic DNC forums, by the way. One's coming up in Atlanta, and is Washington, D.C.? Baltimore, that's it, very close to Washington, D.C. So there's one in Baltimore, there's one in Atlanta, and they're open to the public. You have to RSVP, but you can still get in. So go. People don't show up to these things, right? DNC members don't show up. DNC members don't show up to the DNC forum, so go.